chapter in the most astonishing distance running career in history.
Usain Bolt, world record holder in the 100 meter and 200 meter, knows that neither feat would have been possible if he had not spent countless hours perfecting his start technique. That's where it all begins, he says. If you don't get a good start, it's a lot tougher to relax and run your own race from that point on. Sprinters of shorter stature can more readily cycle their legs to get up to speed. At 6'5", Usain is at a disadvantage getting out of the blocks. Early in his career, he relied on superior top speed and longer strides to run past guys who beat him off the line. But Usain targeted his disadvantage and eventually turned it into a weapon. He now runs a perfect, almost unbeatable race from start to finish. To improve his quickness out of the blocks, Usain incorporated explosive starts into his on-track training. Use this drill to attack the first 20 yards of your next race.
Problem to get just enough oxygen in that mountain. You see, that's our secret. That's one of our advantage. We training there. We go down for competition. We go for a sea level, like Berlin. You can achieve very easily. I've been training, that mountain the last 21 years since I came to Addis Ababa, and in Toto it's a magic place.
Shoulders down. That's it.
Dying. I think a lot of people they see you run and they say, oh, it looks so easy, you really look effortless. But before it gets to that point, it's hard. It's like hard work. Day in, day out, sacrifice. Day in, day out. Just dying. There's time when you run and you just want to stop. You just want to give up. Like, to hell with this, I just want to go home. There's a day when you get up and you know what you have a training today. You know it's going to be intense and you're like, oh, God, I don't want to go today, but you got to go. And it's so hard and a lot of people don't know. My coach always says, in a couple of years, we're not going to have any track because we're going to take all of it home.
We are not used to seeing you suffering.
That's why you guys are here. Show the true story, innit?
This here is the reality? Do you mean that the competition is not the reality?
Listen, the work is behind the scenes. Competition is the easy part. Behind the scenes is where the work is done. And everything is done to get to that one race that you need to run.
Sometimes it's gonna be painful. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to walk. Are you hearing me? Sometimes when I'm running on that treadmill, I don't feel as good as I normally feel. My leg hurts. Sometimes I'm sick. But this is a physical sport. And if you want it, you gotta go get it. You gotta play hard for it. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Because if you quit right now, you ain't gonna never see it.
To find some of the world's greatest distance runners, I've returned to the birthplace of humankind, Ethiopia. This impoverished nation produces some of the most successful runners on Earth. High in the Ethiopian mountains, Bikoji is isolated and very poor. Yet in the last 10 years, this tiny town has produced 5 Olympic champions. Local school teacher Sentayo Ishetu coached them all. Now, impoverished farm families send their children to Ishetu's training school by the hundreds.
ኤቢሲ እየሰራችሁ ቀስ ብላችሁ ሰራት ይገላጋ በመስመር ግቡ። አላገሪቱ በጣም ብዙ አሉ የሚባሉት አትሌቶች በሞላ አብዛኞቹ ከበቆጂ ናቸው። ፋጡማ አለች፣ ከዛ እነ ቀነኒሳ፣ ጥሩነሽ፣ እጅጋየው፣ ገንዘቤ በጣም ብዙ ናቸው። በቃ ጫማ የሌላቸው ጥሩ ውጤት ላይ መድረስ የሌላቸው ልጆች አሉ፣ የሌላቸው አሉ። እንደዚህ በጨርቅ ሰፍተው እንደሸፍነው በጨርቁ ራሱ እንደዚህ በዚህ ጨርቅ ላይ የሚሄዱ አሉ።
The Koji churns out exceptional runners. Maybe it's the highlands air. Maybe it's that everyone from these mountains shares a genetic advantage. It's certainly true that running very fast is one of the only ways out of poverty that these kids can imagine.
One young woman is beginning to stand out in Coach Ishetu's training camp.
እዚህ ካሉት ውስጥ አሁን እነ ወርቅነሽ አሁን ጥሩ ደረጃ ላይ ነው። እንደው በአሁኑ ሰዓት ራሱ ውጭ ብትወጣ ከአንድ እስከ 5 ውስጥ የምትወጣ ልጅ ነች። አደገኛ በጣም ጎበዝ ልጅ ነች እና ሊወጡ ይችላሉ ወደፊት። እሷን የመሳሰሉትም አሉ። የ4 ዓመት እንደዚህ ሆናታል መታ መስራት ከጀመረች። ለዚሁ ምክንያት ተቸግራ ነው እንደዚህ እንትን ያለች ያለችው አሁን ራሱ።
Worganesh's parents sent her and her brother away from their tiny farm to work under Coach Ishetu. Worganesh trains twice a day. Her brother works to feed them. If she keeps winning, she can change her family's destiny. But if she doesn't, she'll return to the grinding poverty of her home to get married. At 17, Worganesh is breaking through. And it was her childhood on the farm that built her athlete's body.